tonight we are going to be trying the Skyline Dinner in the Stars on top of the Tomorrowland Terrace. I've never done this before, so I'm just as curious and excited as you are. Let's go. We are at the Galactic Grill, so let me go ahead and try to find the check-in area for the dinner package. Oh yeah, I can already see tables and chairs being set up for the Terrace dinner package here. A guest check-in area. There's a little podium that is right over here with a cast member, so right over here. All right, let's. I think people are getting a lanyard and a little pass, so we're gonna check in. We are up here, so let me just explain Skyline Dinner in the Stars. You are checking in right by the Galactic Grill, and then there's a cast member with a podium, and you check in there. They will direct you to a pickup window. It's window 1 or 2. Once you put in your order, they'll give you your drink, and then you can wait till your food is ready to be picked up. Cast member was letting me know that with this particular dinner package, it comes with a choice of 3 entrees and 2 dessert and 2 specialty drinks. But the interesting thing is you're not limited to the choices that's already on the menu. You can basically order what you want at the Galactic Grill. I think they also have a hamburger and a mac and cheese. They can also accommodate for special dietary requests. If you have any sort of allergies, I think the cast members will be able to work with you and work with a chef. The other thing to keep in mind is that it's a bit of a walk, so you have to kind of bust your own tray full of food and drinks all the way from the Galactic Grill all the way up here to the Skyline Terrace, which is basically the Star Wars launch bay. And guess what? It's very much Star Wars themed. At my table, you have the Millennium Falcon as well as a couple other things. And over there, you can pretty much grab drinks all throughout the evening, soft drinks and hot drinks like hot chocolate and coffee and tea, I believe. But the cast member is letting me know that I think the last call for hot drinks is around 9 p.m. Make sure that you take note of that. And the other thing is for the drinks, on the online menu, they are showing sort of 2 lemonade selections, but actually it's more Gatorade based, so the drinks do change depending on the season. Cast members letting me know that it was during the summertime that it was more like lemonade, but now we're in the fall, it's different. So let me just show you the food real quick. And doesn't that remind you of somebody from Star Wars with the stuff poking out of his head and the markings? Yeah, that's a Darth Maul dessert. Actually looks kind of like him, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm intrigued by this. And then because it's a Star Wars theme, the drinks are also like green and blue milk based, and then you also get a glow cube as well. So that's really kind of cool. And the other thing is you do get the zipper. You get the choice between Vader and Grogu. So obviously I opted for Grogu, and look at, he's very detailed. You have the Star Wars lanyard as well, and then obviously this is the Grogu drink eating the frog scene, and the little frog even has a little bit of a detail as well. Oh, how cute is that? We're ready to dig in, finally. Wow. Kind of hungry, really. Okay, so we've got chicken, and this is like, it's turmeric rice. Ooh. Okay, the chicken is falling apart. I'm gonna pour some of that pesto sauce all over it as well. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. Chicken's nicely flavored and nice and tender, and there's that word again, moist. I like. There's actually cilantro in here. It has a little bit of heat, so if you're not into spices, I would just be very cautious with this sauce. Ooh, wow! You can taste a little bit of the heat in the back of my throat here. That is interesting because Disney dishes don't typically pack any heat. There's like little bits and pieces of vegetables in here, like little chunks of broccolini, I think. I mean, I can see how this can be a nice thing to have, especially if you have like a really long day in the park. I mean, if you're not a resort guest, obviously there's not a lot of places to rest. So, this area, you can go in and out. So if you're done with dinner and whatever, you want to just, go explore the rest of the park, you always can come back before this area closes down around 10. So that is kind of nice. Even the specialty drink is not that bad. It tastes like Gatorade with kind of like a vanilla ice cream float on top. This one you can turn off and different colors. Cool. So one more thing you get to keep as part of your $89 price tag, right? Okay, I am ready to dive into dessert. It really does resemble Darth Maul, doesn't it? We are destroying Darth Maul. Oh no. I was afraid that it was going to be a little hard to cut into, but not at all. Like the spoon just went right through. So, it's like chocolate and raspberry with like raspberry filling. Yeah. That is really, really good. It's got that nice little, bitterness of the chocolate, and then with the sweetness and tartness of the raspberry. Ooh, I am liking it a lot. They have like little chocolate crumbles around the edge as well. Ooh, that gives a little bit of crunch. This is very, very good. I just saw another tray of dessert go by. I'm not going to be that creepy person to ask my neighbors if I can take a picture, but the whoopie pie looks kind of like it's got the Wookiee belt, a little blocky belt, so it's kind of cute. But I think I made the right choice. I think this is definitely the more unique of the two. The other one just looks like a round chocolate with a little bit of it kind of looks like the Wookiee cookie that you can get at Hollywood Studios, but it's like chocolate. We are all done with food, so let's talk about the food. The food, surprisingly good. I was absolutely pleasantly surprised. I mean, the drink is nothing to write home about, except that you do get your glow cube, which I'm obsessed with glow cube. The chicken, perfectly cooked, nice and moist, nicely flavored. The turmeric rice, I think it's like basmati rice. It has a more of an Indian flavor profile. And I really love the little like pesto cilantro dip sauce. And then of course, Darth Maul dessert. It looks pretty, it looks amazing, and it tastes really, really good. Nice chocolatey. I don't like chocolate that's too overtly sweet, so we've got that more of a bitter note. It's a little bit of bittersweet and a little tart. It's good. So for something that's not, made to order, or it comes in a tray, pleasantly surprised. And then on the other side of the terrace, they have games. They have like the big Connect 4 and some board games. They said they even have blanket you could use. So, in Southern California, when the sun falls, it can get pretty chilly. So we might need to borrow that for a bit. Yeah, you do have in and out privilege. So you're not locked in here for like 4 hours. Your lanyard is your ticket to go in and out. Bathroom is actually outside as well. We have a beautiful view of Matterhorn bobsled, and this is the top. This used to be the people mover. Believe it or not, Disneyland's Tomorrowland used to have a people mover, and people have been, pining for it to come back. I don't think it's coming back, but and then over there you got Space Mountain and the Pizza Planet, and yeah. Oh yeah, they even have like charging stations, I guess, for you. So that's a nice little touch. Once you take your tray up to the Tomorrowland Terrace, the cast member will assign you a seat. So that will be your reserved seat for the evening, so you don't have to worry about losing that. So that's also kind of nice. And then the other thing is, if you don't want to bus your tray all the way up here, you can eat downstairs in the Galactic Grill and just come up here after dinner. I just opted to come up here since, you're paying $89 and I might as well just enjoy it. And cast member just walked by and with a remote controller. It used to be purple, and they were asking me what my favorite color is. Guess it's now pink, violet-ish color. So cool. Hey, one of the perks. So up here, I think they only have hot chocolate at the moment. So if you want something else like decaf, I think you may have to go downstairs. But I think because you have the party lanyard, they should be able to, accommodate. So. have Ryan here.
Hello!
Ryan is taking me through a
Disney
Trivia game.
Challenge, yes. So I'm going to give you 10 categories to pick from my magic book here. And you pick one, and we'll go off of that, okay?
So you let me know what the 10 categories are first. Okay.
We have Disney parks, movies, music, TV, video games, anime, Broadway, comic books, Walt himself, and sports. Oh, you can go with a Mickey Mouse question, an Oscars question, a princess question, or a Quentin Tarantino question. How'd that get there?
Yeah.
Only 2 princesses throughout their entire films have been like barefoot the whole movie. No shoes at all. One of them is Rapunzel, but who is the other official Disney princess that does not wear shoes throughout their film?
This is a hard one.
This is tough.
Pocahontas.
There we go. Pocahontas is the right answer.
Yes. So we played a round of Disney trivia. It's pretty challenging, right? And I think I finally was able to kind of, through hints and helplines, I was able to get the answer. So as a prize, you get the honorary Citizen of Disneyland pin. Well, it happens, right? So I think they just made an announcement that maybe due to high winds tonight, there might not be fireworks. So yeah, that's okay. I mean, these performances, especially in Disneyland, the fireworks situation is pretty variable. So there may be times where fireworks is not going to be shown. So we'll just have to come back and then take a look at the fireworks again from the Tomorrowland Skyline Terrace. Oh well. They just confirmed that there's no fireworks, and cast member of the Skyline Terrace just walked by and made that announcement as well. So I think there's due to winds. They are for safety. Obviously, they're not going to have the pyro version of the pyrotechnics for as part of the show. So, but they'll still have projections and on Main Street as well as Small World. But obviously, we're sitting here, we're not going to be able to see that. So, oh well, there you have it. So yeah, that's okay. Like I said, it happens, and for the safety of yourself and those around you, I think it's better to be safe than sorry. So, oh well. All right, let's talk about whether or not the Skyline Terrace Dinner in the Stars is worth it. So the food, let's start with the food. The food is actually quite good. On top of that, you have the unlimited soda, water, hot drink pairing. So that was really nice. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the fireworks view tonight, but it was really nice to be able to come back to the terrace after a busy evening dancing with the characters. So again, your mileage may vary. The cost is $89 per guest. Adults and children have the same price point because I think that the kids also get their kids' meal, so I don't think there's any sort of discount with it. Window for the Skyline Terrace is about 4 hours, so depending on what time you check in, also impact your decisioning. I was able to snatch a early reservation to check into the Skyline Terrace at 6:40. The place opens at 6:30, so if you're kind of later to the party, so to speak, it might not be worth it. Atmosphere was fun. The cast members were wonderful. I had a whole private trivia game, and also don't forget you get that sipper, and so that's a nice little souvenir. And I mean, if you win the trivia game, they even give you a little special celebration button. Of course, you get the glow cube, and depending on what kind of specialty drink that you get in the park, the glow cube can be sort of costly. Do I think it's worth it? Purely based on the food and and the atmosphere. It may be. Hopefully this video showed you sort of the whole experience, obviously minus the fireworks tonight. So unfortunately, we're going to have to kind of come back and reevaluate based on the fireworks view. Hopefully this video is helpful for you so you can make a more or less informed decision for you whether or not this is worth it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and leave a comment below. What would you think? Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Please also subscribe to our channel to help grow our community. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you soon.